fire.
Bruh.
Make true king of all calamities. What is up, all you beautiful people? It's I, AkemiTCG, back here with a brand new video. Plant players, Rikka players, we are super fortunate right now because we finally have a generic plant Link 1 we can use for our combos. The new Sunavalon Link 1 allows plants to go through a plethora of plays. I really wish Dandelion and Glow Bulb weren't banned, but that would make this card so much more broken. So basically, what it does is it's a Link 1. Any level 4 or lower plant monster, that's the only restriction you have to it. And it has an arrow pointed towards you, pointed down. So you can normal summon a plant or special summon it off of White Rose Cloister, immediately send it to the graveyard, Link 1, and then do your combos. So I decided to put in that card and put in a new tech card that has been mentioned a couple times in my videos. I don't remember the commentator who suggested it, but let's see what happens when we put it in with Parallel Exceed. Let's get to it. Alright, back here in the den. No real deck list yet because I'm just testing out a whole bunch of different combos and plays. But you guys are gonna like this. I guarantee you, if you've been following my channel, you're gonna like these plays. So I'm gonna have 6 combo videos, or 5, I just numbered these wrong, and then 2 games I want to show you guys. So let's go right into it. So here we open up Rose Gold, Parallel Exceed, Model, Eva Thorn, Primula. This is a disgustingly good way to open Yu-Gi-Oh! So Eva Thorn, summon 2 more Eva Thorns here. Special summon Primula because it's free. Going to Jasmine here. Jasmine, going to Exceed. I am not locked into plants yet. So we good. We still good. So double Parallel Exceed, summon Stranay. Off of Parallel Exceed, detach one. I actually should have put Primula and the other card under it instead of 2 Parallel Exceeds so I can get Primula back, but I digress. Lone Fire's gonna come back. Rose Ghost's gonna special summon. I'm gonna summon Periton off of Strenna's effect. Then use Lone Fire to tribute this monster. Why do I do this? I tribute the Jasmine because I can't exceed with that Jasmine. So I'd rather end on a board of 3 exceeds rather than a Jasmine and probably 1 awkward floater there. But it's completely up to you how you guys want to do that particular combo. So because I activated a monster effect, I use Periton to get the Jasmine under, make everything an 8, summon Teardrop, and then summon Verte because I am not locked into plants. I'm not locked into plants, and then I summon Dragoon of Red Eyes. So now I have a Teardrop, which is a tribute fodder, 1 monster negate because it doesn't have a spell trap under it, unfortunately, and then 1 Omni negate, and I can just pitch probably the Evil Thorn because it's not doing anything in my hand, nor will it do anything once it hits the field. So not too shabby, guys. I gotta keep working on this. Like, this isn't the best combo we can do yet. This is not the best combo. So we're gonna keep trying. So White Rose Cloister. So the last combo we didn't use White Rose Cloister, and White Rose Cloister basically is a Valhalla. And if you don't know what Valhalla is if you control no monsters, special summon a Rose Dragon or a plant monster from your hand. So it's just a free special summon for any plant monster as long as it doesn't have summoning restrictions. So you can just special summon the Evil Thorn, get Glamour to get that Primula. Primula basically is the extender. Most of the time you want to grab Primula here. The reason why I'm not grabbing Petal is because you just don't want to lock yourself into plants if you're making the extreme combo. If you want to play it safe, you can lock yourself into plants, but guys, come on, it's combo. So here I didn't even need to go into Sunavalon. I can just link straight up into was it Jasmine, and the result would have been the same. But if you want a monster in the graveyard, this helps. Another plant in the graveyard. Also, just in case, I know some people are playing Pot of Avarice too. Completely up to you. So this time I summon Strenna with Primula and Parallel Exceed instead, so I can recur my Primula. It has more gas in hand than another card would. So summon Periton here. Lone Fire is gonna get myself Laurel, and the reason why I link into Verte early is Verte doesn't lock herself until you use its effect. So I'm linking off Verte because I'm using both Laurel and Exceed. Laurel will give me the 500 life points, which will get me the buff with Jasmine, and I get the search, for your boy Lone Fire Blossom. And that's my normal summon. That is my normal summon. Guys, get so excited for this card. I don't know when it's coming out here, but fingers crossed it's soon. I want to make so many different plays. So here I do mess up a bit, and I should have just summoned Mardell and at least get another plus before I use Snowdrift's effect, but something to keep in mind. Yeah, I definitely should have summoned Mardell there just to get an extra plus. But I still end on pretty much the same board as last time as well, with the Cloister and still 2 cards in hand. So I open Red Eyes Fusion this time. This is brick. This is brick. We don't want to open Red Eyes Fusion, so no Verte plays today. But we do have 1 for 1, so we have a clean extender. Unfortunately, in the TCG, it's at 1 and it's not at 2. But it's alright. It's alright. So I 1 for 1 is the Laurel here. Why? Because Jasmine is gonna proc once Laurel gains the 500 on resolution. Jasmine's gonna get me World Carrot Weight. Oh boy, World Carrot Weight. So now this time I'm gonna lock myself because I have Red Eyes Fusion in hand, so it doesn't matter. I'm summoning Royal Carrot Weight because it recurs all the time. I should have summoned the Snowdrop over here and then the Carrot over here, just so Jasmine can protect Snowdrop as well. But I digress. So now we have a Periton, and they have to get rid of this. This is a Monster Negate, and these 2 cards cannot be destroyed by battle. Ideally, it would be these 3, but it's alright. It's alright. Combo 5. Oh, combo 5, guys. Combo 5. Or combo 4. Combo 4. I labeled it wrong. So Glamour is gonna get me Primula. See, nowadays, like, I'm grabbing Primula a lot more just because I don't want to be locked into plants if I'm playing Dragoon. If I'm not playing Dragoon, then it's fine, but also, if you're not locked into plants, I do play Dingirsu, so you can get rid of... You have so many options if you're not locked into plants. And that's why I'm so excited for Blazing Vortex to come out. Strain the Jasmine. So this time I do it correctly, and I don't get Sunavalon early. You kind of save Sunavalon just in case, like, you don't have an extra extender. So Parallel Exceed here. Get the Rikka Glamour back for next turn. Jasmine, summon Mardell, Stranae. So you're doing it this order because Stranae is slightly more important, but if you feel like this is gonna get Ash, then you do Mardell Chainlink 1 and then Stranae Chainlink 2. Summon Periton here. Summon Snowdrop off of the Lone Fire.
Bruh.
Make True King of all Calamities. And Dragoon Red Eyes. And I think I gotta like redo the play, but I'm pretty sure I could have ended on a Teardrop as well, just depending on what I summoned off of I should have summoned Teardrop off of Stranae, and then when I made everything a 9, I would make Calamities and Periton. So I could have ended on both. So now I have a your opponent can activate monster effects. Cards in their possession. You have an Omni Negate, and you also have an extra Monster Negate just in case you need it. Not too shabby, and still 2 cards in hand. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be posting a real combo video sometime this week. I just gotta like sit down, proxy down the cards, and then show you guys the combos just like I did with the Strenna video. This is gonna be a lot more insane. Also here, by the way, if you're afraid of Nibiru, you can do an early Parallel Seed with Sunavalon and then go into Rafflesia and put in Gravediggers. That is actually a choice you can make. Because we have so many rank 4s in the arsenal, you can play Dweller, etc. There's a lot of recursion here. So Mardell this time, and Stranae. Mardell's gonna activate, get myself Laurel because I have more life points than my opponent, so I can extend for free. And then this time, Stranae is going to summon Teardrop out. And I'm gonna Monster Reborn that Lone Fire. Special summon that Laurel. Lone Fire, tribute the Laurel to summon Snowdrop and get myself another search off of Jasmine. Get myself that Angelica. Get myself 800 life points back. Summon Angelica out. Make Calamities, and then you can either make Periton or Dragoon here, but I like Dragoon slightly more. Like, if you're afraid of Super Poly, Periton's a perfectly viable choice because it's an Earth. So you have Periton, an Earth, True King's a Dark, Teardrop's a Water, and then Jasmine is a Light. So they're like, what are you guys doing? But if you go in the aggressive option, this is an insane board. So you have 1 negate. Your opponent can activate monster effects of that attribute that you pick, and also a tribute. And also this card, Verte, cannot be destroyed by battle. Actually, no, it can. I lied. Oh boy. Alright, now I brought this deck up against a real player, and for whatever reason I still draw into Red Eyes Fusion. This guy DMs me, he's like, are you ready to die? And I'm like, yeah, probably. This is an experimental deck, I'm just messing around with it. So I summon Petal and he activates my Nemesis, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and I die a little bit on the inside. He's playing Super Heavy Samurai, he draws into the 1 copy of Sekka's, which lets him just draw, and he's playing Berserker Soul like Monstacado? What's going on? All I know with Super Heavy Samurai is they attack with monsters in defense. That's really about it. And they do have a Battle Fader-ish, and they have an anti-targeting-ish card. That's from that Duel experience. So now I'm gonna lock myself into plants here, just because if you have Red Eyes Fusion in hand and they don't have a relevant threat that you need to get rid of with Gears to, then it's okay to lock yourself into plants. It's completely fine. So I'm summoning Carrot Weight and then Primula as well. I'm gonna normal summon that Laurel, use these 2 for Strenna, and then use those 2 for Jasmine. Laurel's gonna activate. I'm gonna get myself that 500. Use its effect, get Lone Fire. I already normal summoned this turn, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's fine. That's just for next turn. We're thinking ahead, guys. So why do I grab Lone Fire here? I grab Lone Fire here because whatever Jasmine summons, it has to be in defense. So most of the time you want to grab Lone Fire and then grab whatever you want, so you can actually attack with it as well. But it really depends on the situation. So I'm summoning Big Bird here because I want to just get rid of these 2 cards and put them back to the hand. Because I know this one, if this card is sent to the graveyard, they can add 1 from deck to the hand. And then this one, yeah. So I milled 3, and I already knew which cards I was gonna mill because I pitched Erica, and I milled basically Rose Princess, which I don't need, Rika Petal, which is nice in the graveyard, and also Rose Girl. So Rose Girl is extremely good in the graveyard. This goes back to my hand. So because Lone Fire attributed itself. Now here's the extender that's even further. Because I attributed Lone Fire, Erica can proc. And you get special summon itself. If I summon something other than Lone Fire here, I wouldn't have gone the extra advantage. I'll summon Teardrop. I'll summon World Carrot Weight by pitching the Laurel. That's it. That's it, guys. I also could have added Rose Girl back to my hand. That was game 1. We played a full match, so this is game 2. Oh boy, he has a Gamma Seal in hand. Yeah, it's kind of spoopy. I'm pretty sure... No, he made me go first, so that's fine. That's completely fine. I'm launching the plants because there's no... Ideally, if you don't have Evil Thorn and or Parallel Exceed, then you can't make a really gas board. But sometimes a board like this is simply enough. Make everything a 4. Get Strenna under. Strenna uses effect. Get that Primula back into the hand so I can use it for next turn. Summon that Mudon. So I just put the Mudon in the corner just because I just wanted a sheet, just in case he did something funny. There's a lot of options you could have done with Jasmine. You could have done, was it Mardell, to get something else. It's completely up to you. So he's gonna summon Magnet to summon Scales, and then so the reason here's why I attributed this. This card can be special summon, and then Soul Peacemaker says that you contribute a monster you control equipped with this card by this card's effect, and special summon any Super Heavy Samurai from the deck. That's a threat to me, so I'm just gonna tribute his Scales, and it also gets rid of his Soul Peacemaker, and it resolves without effect, or it doesn't even resolve. So I don't know why he Gamma Sealed me super late. I think he was just waiting for me to. He thought I was gonna use Teardrop on a bigger monster. I'm not quite sure. But That's what he did. So I Permulas for summon this over here. It can't be killed by battle, so it's super safe. So he attacks into Jasmine, then he realizes it can't be killed by battle, and then he scoops. Do you know how hard we would have Dragoon next turn? We would have Dragoon so hard next turn. I would have summoned next turn, make 8s. Probably this and Gis, go into Dingirsu. Dingirsu, get rid of a card, and then summon Dragoon, time for game. That's all it is, guys. That's all it is. Anyways, I will be posting a further combo video this week. If you're enjoying this series of combo videos with the new Rikka support, with the new spicy text I've been trying out, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. I am AkemiTCG. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye guys. Stay safe.
The world ends now.